Library Storytime. I'm so glad you could join me today. Well, it's February and it's very cold out. February is a month where we celebrate Valentine's Day, which we just had. We celebrate Black History Month in February. So today we're going to read some stories and celebrate Black history. Now, our craft this week will be a nice board that has some kente cloth patterns, and then you'll have some children of all different colors that you can put on there and put some hearts, because Black History Month helps us realize that we are all one big family and that we celebrate each other and we love and help each other. So I thought this would be a great reminder that we are all equal and that we can all shine our light to help the world be a better place. And that being said, our first book today is one that I really like. It's all different now is the title, Juneteenth, the first day of freedom. As we celebrate Black history, we learn of the past, and this story takes place in Galveston, Texas. Now, it takes place in 1865 when the slaves in Galveston learned of their freedom. Now, President Abraham Lincoln had issued the Emancipation Proclamation in 1863, saying that slaves were free, but that news didn't get down to Texas, or they weren't told the news that they were free. And on June 19th, 1865, they found out that they were indeed free. And they woke up slaves, and by the end of the day, on June 19th, 1865, they were no longer slaves at the end of the day, and they celebrated that, and we celebrate that. Every June 19th, we have Juneteenth. And the library just got a new book called Juneteenth, and maybe you could come check it out. I hope that we can have a Juneteenth celebration this year. We have in the past, and hopefully we will be able to on June 19th. But Juneteenth is celebrated now all around the country. And first, though, it was in Texas, and all different now. Juneteenth, the first day of freedom. It's by Angela Johnson and illustrated by E.B. Lewis. All different now. Let's begin. All different now. Juneteenth, the first day of freedom. And remember, Juneteenth is June 19th. A June morning breeze off the port blew the smell of honeysuckle past the fields across the yard. And into our room to wake us up. And nobody knew, as we ate a little, talked a little, headed to the fields, as the sun was rising, that soon it would be all different. We worked and worked and worked some more under the hot Texas sun. They're working in the cotton fields all day long, even the children, until word spread from the port to town, through the countryside, and into the fields. Word spread that they were free. The word spread that a Union general had read from a balcony that we were all now and forever free. And things would be all different now. I watched as my Aunt Laura sang as she held her baby. Mr. Jake, whom some say was 100 years old, cried quietly. And a group of grown people bowed their heads and whispered things to each other that I could not hear. My mama held my hand softly and looked beyond as another breeze blew over and everything fell to a hush. Everyone was so thankful they were free at last. But later, Papa, Mama, the aunts and uncles, and all of my cousins had an afternoon picnic by the water. My baby brother crawled around on the blanket as we listened to the sounds of the waves. There they were by Galveston, Texas, and the water. And as more people joined us, we ate as a free people. We laughed as free people and told stories as free people on into the night. What was before would be no more. As we walked back home, the cool of the night soothed our tired feet that padded quietly past the shadowy fields of cotton. And in the morning, the smell of honeysuckle will wake me again beside my sisters and brother to a time that will be for all of us all different now. And you can see the families leaving. They're free now. They're free to go. And so they have packed up and they are going to freedom. They're free to go now, and they are to have their own life. And that is all different now. And that's a great way to celebrate Juneteenth, the first day of freedom. It's by Angela Johnson. And remember to find out more about Juneteenth by checking out some of the Juneteenth books that we have at the Lawrence Public Library. This is a great new book that explains everything about Juneteenth and the great celebration. Well, we're talking about Black history, and it's so important to know history so that we can be a light into the world. And this book is This Little Light of Mine, and it is illustrated by E.B. Lewis. Wait a minute. E.B. Lewis? I just heard that name. You're right. That is the same illustrator as All Different Now. Illustrated by E.B. Lewis, All Different Now. And This Little Light of Mine, illustrated by E.B. Lewis. He's a wonderful artist. And an illustrator means that's the person that has drawn the pictures and painted the pictures. This Little Light of Mine. It's actually a song, and you may know it, but I think we'll read the book first, and then we'll sing the song. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Yes, this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Beautiful illustrations. Hide it under a bushel? No, I'm gonna let it shine. Now, a bushel is like a bushel basket. So would you put a basket over a light? No, I'm gonna let it shine. I'm gonna let it shine. And look how helpful he's helping the lady when she needed help picking up the groceries. That's what your light can do. You can help others. I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine. I'm gonna hide it under a bushel? No, I'm gonna let it shine. As he walks to the store, he sees a young man right here that seems to be having a bad day. But he's going to let his light shine. Let it shine, let it shine. Look, he said, come with me and join in the play. Won't let no one blow it out. I'm going to let it shine. Nope, I'm not going to let anyone blow my light out. I'm going to let it shine. And there they come to the group of other young people. And he says, hey, this is my friend. And he is welcome there. He won't let no one blow out his light. No, I'm going to let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Everywhere I go, I'm going to let it shine. That's right. Everywhere you go, let your light shine. Everywhere I go, I'm going to let it shine. Bye, saying goodbye to his friends and going home. Everywhere I go, I'm going to let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Very nice. And here is the music. So let's sing that song, This Little Light of Mine, and this will be our light. So please join me. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Okay, now here's our bushel. Hide it under a bushel. No, I'm gonna let it shine. Hide it under a bushel. No, I'm gonna let it shine. Hide it under a bushel. No, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Won't let no one. So try to blow out your candle. Blow it out. I'm gonna let it shine. Won't let no one blow it out. I'm gonna let it shine. Won't let no one blow it out. I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine. Let it shine. Let it shine. That's great. What does it mean to let your light shine? That means you're kind to all people, helpful. Everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine. Everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine. Everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine. Let it shine. Let it shine. Very good. And I know you will. I know that you're going to let your light shine wherever you go. Very good. Our last story is All Are Welcome Here. Just like at the library, all are welcome at the library. And this is a book of children going to school. All are welcome at school. It's by Alexandra Penfold and Suzanne Kaufman. All are welcome here. And as we read this book, you can help say, all are welcome here. Pencils sharpened in their case, bells are ringing, let's make haste. School's beginning, dreams to chase, all are welcome here. No matter how you start your day, what you wear when you play, or if you come from far away. Okay, are you ready? Let's say it together. All are welcome here. In our classroom safe and sound, fears are lost and hope is found. Raise your hand, we'll go around. Why? Are you ready? All are welcome here. Together now, let's all take part. We'll play music, we'll make art. We'll share stories from the heart. Why? All are welcome here. Very good. Thanks for saying that along with me. Time for lunch. What a spread. A dozen different kinds of bread. Pass it around till everyone's fed. All are welcome here. Open doors, rush outside. We will swing and we will slide. We'll have fun side by side. Why? Are you ready? All are welcome here. Very good. We're part of a community. Our strength is our diversity, a shelter from adversity. All are welcome here. We will learn from each other, special talents we'll uncover. There's a big world to discover. All are welcome here. It's fun to learn about different things, isn't it? So much to learn, so much to do, and when the busy day is through, can't wait to come back, start anew. All are welcome here. Head for home to get some rest and greet tomorrow ready and fresh. Yes. All are welcome here. You have a place here. You have a space here. Are you ready? You are welcome here. Can you see that? You are welcome here. Very good. Yes, everyone is welcome here. And that's all are welcome. Excellent job of saying that with me and reading this book along with me. Thank you for joining me today. I'm so glad you were here. Don't forget to come and pick up your lovely little craft, and I'll have everything. You can have a lot of children and a lot of hearts that you can make a chain. You can glue them on your board, and that will just make a nice little reminder of our story time. Thanks for joining me today. Happy Black History Month. Hope you can read more and learn more too. So thank you. Bye-bye. See you next time. Bye-bye.